3, 2, 1. Welcome to Credit Zero.
Drew, can you do a test for me, please?
Yeah, I can do a test. I'm going to be talking.
You sound like not a sniveling
idiot
when you do it this time.
Oh, I can do a test for you, Paul.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
That was good. Darel.
Thanks.
All right, this is my voice. I'm going to be talking louder than this, baby.
This is quite good. Go ahead.
Welcome to the Sexual Predator Variety Hour.
Oh, no.
My name's Polanski, and I'll be your guide.
Oh, I was watching a Slow Puke today.
Slow puke?
The streamer.
Yeah.
And she was on, fucking Zoo Tycoon, and she built Little St. James. Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Oh, Jesus.
And she put animals on there and like named them like Alan Dershowitz, Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew.
Right.
And then fucking the polar bear or whatever shit that was Bill Clinton beat up Jeffrey Epstein.
That's cool.
She didn't mean to
Don't talk to my wife again.
I don't think that's what she meant.
What?
Like the Clintons.
Yeah,
Don't talk to my wife again unless she's underage.
All right, well, we're already recording. Does anyone want to do an intro?
No.
I do not want to include any of that. No. I want to make that
I was gonna make
abundantly
it.
clear.
I was gonna make a joke. I'm like, I don't want anybody to take that seriously.
Yeah.
One of my coworkers listened to I showed them my this podcast, and they listened to the movie episode, and he's like, "Why are you talking about kid fucking, you freaks?"
It wasn't even the kid fucking episode.
Did he listen to the fact that we were like going, it's weird how much fucking like movies like put in kid fucking and make it like weird and shit like that and not like a part of like growing up?
Yeah, no, he didn't mention that.
He was just like, why are you talking about like why movies should stop depicting kid fucking as good, you freaks? He just went like, oh, this was mentioned.
Yeah, that's all he cared about.
Wow.
That something inappropriate was mentioned.
Oh,
Great
buckle
friend
up.
you have.
Yeah.
I don't know what inappropriate thing's gonna get mentioned this time, but I'm sure.
Wait,
it is.
you said you get along really well with your coworkers.
I do, but I don't call them friends.
You call us friends?
Yeah. We're not coworkers. We're troop members.
I mean, what if we suddenly, and this'll never happen, fucking like make bank with the fucking podcast and we're coworkers?
Yeah, but then we'd incorporate and go under in like 3 months anyway. So.
Yeah, but in that 3 months, is he going to consider us fucking
Good
friends?
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I consider you guys comrades in the revolution.
I consider
Just
you
to get it all
Drew.
on the table.
I was listening to a podcast about the French Revolution the other day.
Have we started? Or
Yeah.
what am I going to cut in with?
All right.
Welcome! All right, go on.
Hey,
No,
well.
I already said welcome. We're good.
Okay. My name's Luke.
No. What are you saying?
I was gonna say, Drew, do you want to introduce us?
My name's Darel.
Before that,
Hello, my name's
you were
Darel.
talking like mid-conversation.
The French Revolution?
Yeah.
Okay, so they tried to make it first.
That's Drew.
Hi, I'm Drew. I was not part of the French Revolution.
This is Paul. Say something.
I'm Tweed.
Yeah. This is. This is
He
Darel.
does that every time. You know it's Tweed.
This is Darel.
Hi, I'm Darel. yes.
Okay. I was listening to a thing on the French Revolution, and
What's a thing? What
a
thing?
podcast
There we
on
go.
the French Revolution, and
Traitor.
they were talking about like a
I
bunch.
only listen to ours.
I don't.
A lot of the metric system came out of the French Revolution, but they tried to make other stuff a real thing. Like they had different days and different minutes and different hours. They had a different calendar. They had different days of the week. And one of the things that
So they had calendars in the French Revolution. So what? I
no,
haven't
it was
been paying
different. It was
attention.
like year 8 of Enlightenment. Like they tried to make it a new year.
Like what the Americans did with their own revolution. They're like, oh, imperial, feet, yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
new
okay.
measurements.
No,
So
but
calendar
they-
of feet.
Yeah, it's a calendar of
Yeah.
feet.
All right.
I don't.
Each day of the week is a different toe.
Yeah, it's like a Fitbit. Every step you take, the calendar goes
I'll
down.
be
one
watching you.
page.
What I was trying to say was that they
Hi,
tried to
Luke.
they tried to make it a thing to call each other citizen because they considered sir or madam to betray royalist sympathies.
What does that even mean?
Royalist sympathies?
To betray royalist sympathies.
Because it's like, oh, if you said sir or madam, it's like you believe in like a lordship and a ladyship, and
Like
so
a
it's like, oh,
hierarchy.
yeah, like that kind of hierarchy was like, oh, you must like the king. I got a little instrument for you. It's called a guillotine.
You didn't want to say sir because like people are being guillotined? kind of fucking snowflakes did they have in this French Revolution?
A lot of snowflakes.
A lot of dead snowflakes.
Le snowflake.
Yeah.
Le snowflake.
Robespierre was all like, "Don't say faggot."
Le cook.
That's beautiful. Welcome to what we generously refer to as the April episode of our podcast. I'm going to be upfront with y'all at this point. We're not recording this in fucking April because there were coronavirus measures and we paid attention to them. And by that I mean Drew's mom paid attention to them and the rest of us begrudgingly accepted it. And we're recording it in a car right now. So if this episode turns out absolutely terrible because, like, occasionally the microphone will wobble, I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah, or like a motorcycle will drive by or some shit.
That's cool though.
If we throw a little bit of sound effects.
I mean,
in there.
in the December episode, that wasn't so bad, but it wasn't recorded on a flimsy... Listen to this. You see that? That fucking sucks.
This is the police!
What are you doing in there? Oh, it's fine, Mr. Officer, sir. We're talking about...
I thought
Not
we were
this
moving
one.
away from that
Not
part.
this one!
You'll never know what that was, because that was censored. Either way, we have delved into specific topics in the past, but I think we're finally going to bring something home. It's been a long time coming. One of us is going to fess up to his federal crimes. Drew, go ahead.
Federal crimes? Only provincial crimes over here. I think you're thinking of somebody else.
All right, so what do you have on the provincial scale that Trudeau couldn't possibly go, I need you to stop about?
Well, there's a couple things about, like...
Illegal fishing.
Yeah.
Illegal fishing?
Yeah, I mean, like, so, like...
Babes?
For babes. Got the
need a license
longest
for that.
rod in the business.
You need a license for that.
No strings attached.
It's illegal if you have a girlfriend.
Then what are you doing? Dynamite
that's a
fishing
good
for
point.
babes if you don't have a line?
I feel like that's a
Hey,
little
babes!
dangerous.
Throwing that in a lake.
Yeah.
That was what Friday the 13th, the first, was about. Do you know that the first
Was there
one...
dynamite in that?
No.
Oh.
Did you know... did you know that the first Friday the 13th movie doesn't fucking feature Jason practically at all?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Practically
yeah,
at all.
I don't want to get into spoilers. There is like...
Oh yeah, because we're definitely gonna watch that for a spoiler-free movie.
All right, fine. Skip ahead like a minute if you care about spoilers for Friday the 13th Part 1.
How old is that movie by now?
It's like 80s.
Yeah, so I feel like that's past its statute.
No.
of limitations.
Okay, you know what? Come back, everybody. I'm gonna have this fucking debate. The idea of like, oh, spoilers, this movie is like from the 80s, so you should have watched it by now. I hate that argument to death. Because beyond the year that you're born, you can't possibly be expected to watch a movie that's by a certain day. I don't care if you watched fucking Jaws, 1975, or Wings, 1927. If you were born in 96 like I was, you have just as much opportunity to watch both of those movies, and both of those movies have opportunities to be put into the common parlance. It doesn't fucking matter if it came out like 40 years ago or 10 billion years ago. Any movie before you were fucking born, what?
That
What
is
even?
fair. That is fair. I've not seen things like the Titanic or, like
The ship? The movie's just called Titanic, my man.
Did I say the Titanic?
Yeah.
Well, the Titanic movie then.
It's a Titanic.
Yeah. Show some
Sorry,
respect.
sir.
Sir Titanic.
The RMS Titanic.
The
Volume
point being,
2,
there are movies that I haven't
The
seen,
Reckoning.
but I'm not going to impose my will on others to not be able to talk about them. You still got to be able to talk about those kinds of things. Like things from the 80s being like, oh, I was born in 2000. You're not allowed to talk about
And
the
that's not,
Terminator movies.
But that's not what I'm saying. Like, if you were just like, I'm going to talk about the Terminator movies, and someone says, oh, would you mind if you hold off on that? I was planning on watching it soon. And you go, that came out in the 80s, you 96-year-born fucking fat ass. First of all, you're being fatphobic, and I don't appreciate that.
Right, I apologize to everybody listening.
Yeah, thank you.
And even the people not listening.
I really like how, like, almost every episode we brought up fat phobia, we just pointed the finger squarely at you.
Why?
I don't know, because it's funny.
I'm just born this way.
Also, you're the skinniest among us, and that's a fucking feat. That is a feat.
Yeah, we're a skinny bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Metabolisms
I'm the fattest.
are weird like
Are
that.
you the
Sure.
fattest?
I think I'm
It's
the fattest.
one of the two of us.
Yeah, I think I've gained a few pounds.
I don't think we should judge based on, like, BMI, because it's outdated and bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. Wait.
Yeah, what do you qualify as fat, then?
145?
Oh, 144.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck off and
It's
die.
consistently 144, which is, I'm not trying to be like...
I don't believe you! That sounds fake as shit!
It does! It does!
Okay, so if I said 142 on myself, you'd just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I was mistaken, I'm 141.
Oh, let me go measure myself right now.
I haven't measured myself in, like, a long time. I just default to the 5s.
Well, go download that app that lets you measure yourself on your phone and stand on your phone, and we'll see how accurate we all are.
That sounds fake.
Yeah, stand on your phone and break it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
good.
if you break it, then you're fat.
Yeah, you're fat, yeah.
Yeah, also does this
All right,
chloroform
whatever.
stuff when he
Some sort of 140 to 150. You're 144 apparently.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, what are you?
170.
170.
It depends on my disease, because I lose weight rapidly if it's
True.
bad.
It doesn't seem very bad right now. You seem to be in
Fuck.
good shape. I'm saying you're in good shape.
Okay.
You don't have any visible tells, so it doesn't exist.
Yeah. When I'm at my lowest, I'm at 125, and when I'm at like my fattest, I'm at like 140.
That's all right. That
When
makes
I'm
you.
at my
That makes you.
fattest, I'm lighter than you.
Doesn't that make you the skinniest out of all of us?
No, I'm the lightest, but I'm also like almost
The shortest.
6 cents shorter than all of you.
6 sins shorter.
6 sins shorter. Sloth, greed, lust, love,
Portman.
kindness,
Natalie
sex.
Portman. Okay.
Oh.
I really wanted Natalie Portman to be a sin. I don't even know what she's in besides
the
like
Norseman.
Queen Amidala in that one movie.
Annihilation.
She's in Thor.
She's in also a lot of the Star Wars movies.
good.
Garden State?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
she's in a fucking V for Vendetta.
Darel, let me take you to the past, right? Okay. It's now April of 2021. You consider it like the future, right? That's when this episode came out, quote unquote. So what were you doing in April?
April, I just like gotten a word that I could apply for this job.
And what did you
It was
do
like
with
a
that?
job fair. And then
Luke, you're playing the part of Darel. You're gonna like, he's gonna give like a sentence of like narration, and then you're just gonna like act it out, right?
Let's do it.
All right. So you just did what?
Okay, I just got word that I was gonna have. All right, if we're gonna do the scenario, I had a word that from this job fair, I'm gonna get a job interview.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Oh, you're played by Patrick Warburton, by the way.
I'm so nervous. Is my necktie okay? Oh, man, I'm sweating like a pig.
And then what happened?
And
then what happened?
And then the phone rings. It is the potential employer.
Hello?
Hello, is this Darel? Darel Dean?
Yeah, it is.
Wait, pause. All right, rewind like 2 seconds. You're really confrontational about it. You're like, what the fucking... Go ahead.
Wait, confrontational in general or confrontational for Darel?
In general, let's have
general?
fun. Yeah.
Who is this?
Oh, well, my name is...
Leslie.
Oh, my name is Leslie.
Nielsen? All right, you're played by Leslie Nielsen.
No. Airplane. Don't call me Shirley.
How do you respond, Darel?
Yeah, did you have an interview for me?
Hi, Darel Dean.
Darel.
I was just calling, got your application for this job here.
Across the nation.
Was wondering when you'd be available for an interview?
Right away, sir. I'm not doing anything.
Wait,
Pause.
is that how you actually responded? Yeah.
Pause. This is the actual interview. All right?
All right.
Like, they just decided now, all right, you got time? We're making this interview happen right now.
It's true to life, baby.
Yeah.
Was it actually Leslie Nielsen?
All right, well,
Her name was Leslie.
Okay.
I appreciate your free time, but please call me citizen, not sir. Anyway,
Oh, that was great reincorporation. I'm
Thanks,
over here
thanks.
banging my head against the wall.
I love Second City.
Oh, thanks. I picked up a couple things. Now, I was just wondering about your qualifications here. It says you went to the University of Waterloo.
Yeah.
Done improv summits.
No,
with
I know
me.
he's from the University of Waterloo, but I was like, is that outing him? No, everybody knows that. Why am I... Anyway.
We're based in Waterloo.
Yeah, I went and studied text-to-speech programs.
Communication checks out. Yeah.
Good to hear. Well,
Oh,
for this
boy.
this job, you will be...
Killing children. I said killing this time.
It's better. Is it? Probably.
It's more removed.
A developmental support worker.
All right. So for this job, you'll be a developmental support worker. Do you know what that means?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Mom!
What is it?
What's a developmental support worker?
Fuck off. I'm too busy reading my magazine on my bed and giving the stink eye to Paul.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay, good. And what kind of qualities do you think you could bring to the table?
Well, I'm responsible. I'm kind. I'm caring.
Not gonna lie, he got that Seinfeld hair, though.
And I'm not gonna lie, I got that sign out there. Seinfeld. So,
Then what happened after the very successful phone interview?
They called me back and said I got the job.
All right, go ahead.
Bing,
Listen.
bing, 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 bing.
yeah. Hello. Apologies.
Hello. Is this Darel Dean? I'm speaking to Darel Dean.
Yeah.
All right. Hi. This is Leslie again.
Hi. I'm sorry.
I'm just calling to say that we like your chops. We like the kind of audacity you bring, and think you'll be good for the part.
Oh, wow. I'll see you later then.
Yeah.
And then what happened, Darel?
And then they saw me later.
All right, go.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
Darel Dean.
Are you, Leslie?
Yeah, you do have that kind of Seinfeld hair.
Are you okay?
That's like not okay
Yeah.
saying it.
Sorry, I just had a moment there. Come this way.
I need to move this because it keeps fucking. Every time I look at
Sit
it,
still, then.
I'm sitting still.
It's me.
Oh. Thanks, Darel.
Okay. Fucking stop.
No, I'm testing it.
Okay.
Hey,
Darel, you got a blank look on your face.
Yeah, I just didn't expect you to look the way you do.
Well,
Oh wait,
I don't know what
pause.
that means.
Yeah. Ask like specifically what the fuck's that supposed to mean. You get aggressive now.
I don't know what that means. What did you think I was gonna look like?
I just thought you looked, like
And
your,
suddenly, Darel really wants to like get under this guy's skin. Go.
your profile.
Oh, you mean on, what the fuck is that shit called?
Tinder?
No, the workplace one, the workplace Tinder.
LinkedIn?
Slack. Oh.
LinkedIn. No.
You mean on LinkedIn?
Bumble Biz?
Bumblebiz? Yeah, Bumblebiz.
Okay, fuck this.
You've been on Bumblebiz?
Yeah, I've been on Bubble Biz before. It is the strangest fucking thing on the planet. What?
Oh no, okay, fuck this. I have a real thing.
Alright, so Bumble Biz is like the weirdest place on the planet because it's half like the sort of dude bros you'd picture to be on Bumble Biz. They're like, I've got a thing from Vistaprint. How about you call me later if you need your dog waxed or whatever the fuck they've got going on.
Check out my business card.
Yeah, they think it's just like a place to accrue customers. And the other half of them are just like, I've got a way to get. I'm going to make sure that all Serbians go to Mars, but I need a crew to help it get together. All I need is several people to build the rocket and Serbians. And it's just like half that, and it's the weirdest fucking assortment of people ever. And I just like went in with just like pre-planned statements like, are you ready to get fucked? I think is one of them. And like a lot of people blocked
I'll
me.
show you a rocket.
Yeah. No, it was just like, it wasn't like in a sexual way. I guess I couldn't have communicated that.
Yeah,
I was
I
just
mean,
like, are you ready to get fucked?
The subtext doesn't really live on text. So wait,
Yeah.
I've never been on Bumble, but from what I understand, it's like the ladies' approach. Like they're the only ones that can initiate contact.
Yeah.
How does
Biz is
Bumble
different.
Biz work?
It's different.
Is it by the same company though, or did they get sued?
Yeah, it is the same company.
Yeah, maybe
It's
they got
on,
sued.
it's on the same app even. You basically like swipe it a certain way and it'll
Yeah.
just go.
Yeah.
from,
You
It's-
like,
swipe
it's
left
like,
too many
hey, do you
times,
want-
you go over to Bumble Biz.
when you go to Bumble, it's like, do you want to go for friends? Do you want to go for lovers? Or do you want to go for business? Am I correct on
okay.
that?
yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice. So it's
Thank
like dot biz.
oh, like half of it went back down. Yeah,
Bumble
basically.
Top is.
Bumble.biz. You can find me
Virtual-
at bumble.biz.
Yeah.
Bumble.gov.
Bumble.com.
That's the next thing. If you want to be in
Citizen.
part of parliament, that's how you get elected.
Yeah,
Bumble
you gotta go
citizen.
to Bumble fucking government. Meet local politicians in your area and then just stomp them out cold.
Ladies' choice.
Then what happened?
Okay.
Back to the story.
Then they
How was
told
your
me-
first day?
Then, no, before I even had my first day,
Oh,
I
shit.
had to do training.
Oh, is this like a... Is this a cue card of like things you were prepared to say on the podcast, or is it like do
No.
it for her?
No. It's my training card.
Remember, you have Alzheimer's.
You can read the title of it.
Quadriplegic Society of America Orientation Program. Darel Dean. They spelled your name wrong. This card is an acknowledgement of their successful completion of the orientation program. Should have said Asian American program.
No.
For UMAB specific to the agency's mandated service and is valid until expiration date. Received training at... Oh! I'm not even making that part up.
The one thing that you didn't make up was my employer. Cool. All right.
You said their name was Leslie, not... Oh!
Her name was Leslie.
Are they Lithuanian? That's a very weird name.
No. Can we not have that?
Leslie
Can we cut that
Hansel.
part out? I don't want to have my actual company on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
But everything else, whatever, you know.
Butts.org.
Yeah.
Butt stuff.
Butt stuff. It even rhymes. Damn it, do I have to cut that part out too? Quee.
Bumblebutt. Quee.
Bumblebutt.com.
I think I wanted to say cool and sweet. That's what it was.
Quee.
Yeah. Alright.
Queef.
That's gonna catch on.
Queef.
Can I say butts off?
Queef.
Yeah, you could say butts off.
It's butts off.
Hands off my butt.
It's incorporated. Thank you, Leslie.
So in order for me to be fully trained, I had to,
Training montage.
yeah.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the... And then...
Leslie, get out of here.
And this,
Do you have a company band there?
yeah, what?
Do you have a company band?
Do you have a company band?
Do you have a company
Do you have a
band?
company
Do you have a company band?
Do you have
there?
a company
Is there a band
A band?
owned by the
Do you have a
company?
company
A band, like
Does
a
the
playing
company have a
Company's
band?
band.
No, a company band.
Company's band.
Like a
company
headband?
band. No.
No.
Company band.
You just keep on saying the word like I'm gonna
Okay,
get it
okay, sorry.
eventually.
It's a band belonging to the company.
Yeah.
Yes,
A company
exactly.
band.
Company band. You
Like-
have a company band.
My work as a company band.
I'm very confused.
I don't even like work for an employer, and I set up a company band for myself.
Yeah.
You have a company band?
I mean, it's not official, but it's like sort of it's like an unofficial company band.
So
Yeah.
it's like a half band?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen, you might be entitled to compensation.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you're
I'll have to
not
check
getting-
that out.
I hope you're.
Do you
I hope they're
do you
paying
not
you
know
for
what a
it.
company band is, genuinely?
It sounds like an elastic band.
No.
No.
We're talking about a company band.
I mean, I see how you
band.
got there, but it's a company
like,
band.
did you sign a contract to like start working there?
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there should be a clause related to the company band there.
Did you not read your contract?
I know.
It might be in the benefits too. Like,
Might be in the
fuck.
benefits. Well, I'm assuming that would be in the contract.
Yeah,
Company band.
the company band.
In Daryl's defense, sometimes it is one of those little asterisk things that's
Yeah.
like on a separate page, like
Yeah,
the
they
terms and
fuck you with
conditions.
that.
They do
They know
fucking
I'm
do.
a singer. Maybe they want me to join the band.
No,
That's not what we're talking
about
about.
a company band, dude.
You're so close, man. You are so close.
So close to getting it. So close to realizing we're just fucking with you.
Yeah.
I think Darel knew from the beginning. We can't exactly put that as like a, yeah, we got you, stupid bitch.
We really did it this time.
All right, what about you, Drew? April 2021. The year of our Lord, 2012.
2012? That's
Yeah,
way back.
It's the future.
Jesus, I was probably in like England at that time, or like getting ready to go.
Whoa.
What were you in England in 2012? You were in high school.
Tuning out to
Yeah,
be
it
the
was
queen.
like a scout exchange thing. I went over and
You were
like
going to scout some
we
Brits?
went on like the London Eye. Oh yeah, man.
British girls
Cool,
big
I went
gap
on
in their teeth.
Yeah, gonna go on there London Eye, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey yo, Big Ben right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
Big
also
Ben's
got a
actually.
penis.
I have a penis. That's like something
There's like a
Ralph.
lot of British people going, oh, that's great. Great for you.
That's like something Ralph from The Simpsons would say. Like, I have a penis.
Would you say that?
Yeah.
I have a penis.
I haven't seen The Simpsons to this day. I don't think I've seen a single episode of The Simpsons.
Why'd you come out so like aggressive then? With like, would he say that? Are you sure? You have no like reference.
I've seen like clips. I thought that The Simpsons was like crude but never sweary. So I was surprised I'd go like penis.
You know, I don't know if they would explicitly say penis. They might, but
Really? So
it's-
Ralph wouldn't say that
it's the
exactly, which is
kind
what
of
I was
thi-
trying to fucking get at.
it's the kind of thing the character would say off screen.
All right. Off screen?
Yeah.
I have a penis.
Like,
They say
hold on,
ass
wait,
on that
hold,
show.
shut the fuck up. So off screen, does that mean like the disembodied voice is saying it in the episode, or like when the camera stopped rolling, Ralph would say
Yeah,
it?
when the camera stopped rolling.
in the
like the
There's not a Simpsons expanded universe where they're just like chilling.
unbroadcastable stuff.
Yeah, there is. There's like a Simpson Road Rage video game.
Yeah, there's a Simpsons Road Rage video.
Yeah, there's a Simpsons movie.
There's a Simpsons movie.
There's more than one.
There's more than one video game too. There's like Hit and Run.
Yeah, I was watching Slowpoke play that today.
Wow.
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 Whoa!
All right, what were you doing in April? No, wait, you didn't answer.
Yeah.
I answered. It's just you gave me the wrong year.
You said that you went to see the Queen. Who gives a shit?
I went to the
April,
palace.
motherfucker. What'd you do?
Of this year.
Yes.
Of the opposite that you said, 2021.
No, of the year 2021.
Yeah, not 2012.
I already said 2021, and then I said the year of our Lord, and then I said 2012. It was your fault for not detecting the sarcasm.
This time it's 2021.
Move on, motherfucker.
All right.
It's the future.
I was, at that time, I was probably looking into applying for college, which is super boring, but that's about it.
You
That's
graduate.
cool. I don't think that's boring at all.
Oh, thanks.
What are you going in for?
Get ready for the.
Sounds like he's going to jail. What are you in for, huh?
Get ready for
How
the
many
boring
years?
part.
You're gonna need body.
Electrical engineer.
Darel.
Holy fuck, sorry.
I'm not
not.
sorry. I don't care.
Sociopath.
Because I can never decide on anything. I'm not doing any electrical relevant stuff now. I'm doing financial planning is the goal.
Oh, really? I thought you
Yeah.
were going to go in for electrical engineering.
That was the goal for a little while, and then I started
sex?
going down, and then I had sex, and I was like, I don't really like electricity.
Finance.
I like money. Money gets sex, and then I
What kind of relationship do you have?
a good one.
Findom.
Yeah, evidently.
Findom.
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 Oh, wait, we need to do a round tape. Do we need... Actually, yeah. Last time you had sex, go. Drew. Don't say date, give it like this many days.
About a week ago.
All right.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Hasn't changed since the last time you asked me.
Wow.
Huh. All right, I'm back to being slutty, I guess.
I guess.
Fine, a week ago.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just not in a committed relationship with the person that I did it with.
High five for the same answer.
Thanks.
Oh, now I feel dirty.
We could have like called each other and it's like, guess what I'm doing, Paul? Oh, guess what I'm doing, Drew.
Tandem sex.
I just don't have a tendency to call my bros when I'm having sex because I've gotten weird looks about it before.
I've tried, but nobody ever picks up.
I would pick up if you called me while having sex. Are you kidding me? Like, even if you genuinely did that in real life, no bit, and you called me and was like, "We're having sex right now," I'd be like, "Yeah."
You'd stay on the phone.
I'd genuinely be like, "That's sweet, dude. Can I talk to Julia? How's she feel?" Do I need to bleep out her name?
No.
Okay, cool.
We said it before.
All right, so you went in for
nobody knew.
Financial England. What are
Yeah.
you doing in April?
April? Not a lot. I'm writing a lot. But I pitched my podcast to CBC Podcast. That was cool.
And what did they say?
They haven't responded yet.
That's awesome.
So I'm gonna email.
Thanks for bringing it up.
I'm gonna email them later today, actually.
Yeah, and just
But-
be like, "What the hell?"
What the hell? I pay your salary.
Yeah, that's great. Let me know how that goes.
I got a tax return, so no. I didn't pay any taxes today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Specifically
they gave
today.
me stuff.
you paid taxes today. You bought
Well,
something.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
they.
well, yeah.
I don't think they gave you stuff. I think they just gave you your stuff back.
Oh, whoa, shit, dude.
Financial planning.
Shit. But I entered a screenwriting competition the month before, and I just
Yeah.
got my results, man.
Oh, how did that go?
They, I didn't move on, but they really liked it.
You have really downer, like, you're very optimistic about your downer responses to things. Like, I submitted a podcast and they didn't respond to it. I submitted a thing to a screenwriting competition and I didn't move on.
But they really liked it.
They did really like it. They like all the stuff that they didn't like was like format stuff, and they found it like confusing to read. But they thought it was very funny.
That's fair. I find your text confusing to read sometimes, too.
Yeah, cool, dude.
Like phone text, not like somebody text.
That's my style.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like we were talking about before. You have to go through it the second reading, and it makes more sense.
I'm like fucking Jack Kerouac. Dude.
Oh, can we establish how cursed it is for any of us to, like, meet up and, like, figure out what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
Right
that's
now we're
cursed.
sitting in a car again. No breakdown this time. Daddy's okay, though I did realize that we'd have to like climb over the seats because this thing's broken from the inside.
Oh,
Yeah.
so getting out's gonna be a struggle?
Getting out is going to be a bit of a struggle.
Looks
yeah.
like you're not closest to the door.
Looks like you're not closest to the door. Looks like you're not closest to the door.
Yes, I am.
I'll shit right here.
Good threat. Anyway, what were you saying?
I was saying, like, we agreed like a couple weeks ago. Hey, let's figure out day redacted. That's the best day. I think Darel, you led the charge on that one.
Yeah.
And then you lived to heavily regret it because today you just did like a million things and you were like, man, I feel dead. And I moved recently. That's what happened in my April.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking, you fucking assholes.
We were getting there. You didn't even ask Darel. Well, never mind. We started with him.
We started with them. Fuck ass. All right, so yeah, I moved to even farther away from Waterloo because I'm a genius. And then
Yeah.
I'm a brain genius.
we decided on a place, a city being the halfway point between Hamilton and.
You got it. You did it. Good job, Paul.
We decided on Hamilton, Ontario being the halfway point between our places where we lived. And shut the fuck up, Drew. And we all make mistakes. Fuck off. So yeah, we had.
Redacted.
Shut up. I'm keeping that in. Are you kidding me? That was a blunder of epic proportions. I don't care if I wanted to keep it a secret. No, that's deserved. I
we
need to
never-
have egg on my face for that.
We never got there anyway. It's not like our location's spoiled.
That's fair. So yeah, we were agreeing to meet in Hamilton in a like Walmart parking lot, and I don't know what happened, but I remember there were several phone calls while I was driving on the way there from like Luke mainly. I called like Darel like a couple days before, and we were like, let's do this. Also, I miss you. Seinfeld there. And then like, did I call you as well like the night before, or am I remembering wrong?
No.
Okay, cool. But the night before we started going like, oh, let's plan for this, and I was the one that went like, oh, hey, there's this parking lot in Hamilton, let's just go there, have a halfway point so none of us needs to spend too much on gas money. Because for me, coming to Waterloo at this point takes 2.5 hours.
And gas is expensive as fuck right now.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Dang, Saudi Arabia.
Why you gotta do that to us?
You could have said dang USA.
Or,
Yeah, they're
or
a big part of it.
You
Dang.
xenophobe.
They're
Alberta.
allies.
Right?
Oh, the fucking Americans. Anyway, so yeah, then, like, I'm getting ready to leave, and Luke calls me going, I don't even remember what the fucking call was about at this point. I remember there were many points of confusion. At one point, you were gonna drive, Darel, you were gonna drive to Kitchener, and then fucking, like, carpool with these two to Hamilton, and then I was going to come from basically the opposite side. And then I think Luke suggested at one point, like, oh, Darel's going to be a tad late. Why don't us two leave now, and that way we'll get there sooner? And I was like, aren't you guys fucking carpooling? How's that even going to work? And Luke was like, oh yeah. And then, like, I got a call from him like 30 minutes later, I think saying like something similar, where it's just like, yeah, Darel... yeah, we're gonna leave now, and Darel is gonna drive to Hamilton. I was like, are you guys not carpooling? And I don't even remember the response. I do remember I was like, you pointed out something to me, and I was like, why can't we do this? And you were like, yeah, let me call Darel back. And then like 3 phone calls later, I guess we were just going here instead. To Waterloo. Historic Waterloo, Ontario.
Basically boiled it down. Yeah, we at the best of times we have trouble planning things, but especially like right now when we haven't seen each other for what, 2-3 months?
It's been a while. I missed you all.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah. I'm glad that it's nice weather because I love fucking Waterloo in nice weather. It's so fucking beautiful.
A lot of parks.
Are there a lot of Corvidiots in the area?
Not that I see, but there are some.
All right, best Corvidiot story. Who's got Corvidiot stories?
Well, someone filmed my boss, and I see them a fair amount in Costco.
Oh, is this the guy that I said do the Harlem Shake?
Yeah,
All right.
we already shared this story.
Yeah. Is there like an updated?
There was a COVIDiad like rally around my place of work.
Oh,
one
dude.
time.
Are you kidding? I would have gone up there with Jesus arms and been like, yes, my children! Thank you for coming for me! And then just see how they all respond.
Other than that, no.
I think my neighbors are COVIDiots because there was like they
Oh,
definitely...
fuck, I forgot to bring you your action figure. Go on.
Speaking of
To
your
put on the
neighbors,
roof?
Oh yes, my gargoyle. Yeah, yeah. So we were talking somewhere around Christmas time, so it's a while ago now. But
Still got a nostril.
But yeah, we were just like going on about COVID. And they're like, yeah, you know what? maybe it's real or whatever, but I really just don't like the government, stepping in
okay.
and telling us what to do, and, by the way, whatever, Black Lives Matter? No, excuse me, all lives matter.
Do they
that
say
wasn't
that?
part of the same
Yes.
conversation.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
it was
goodness.
part of the same sentence. It did not make sense.
Do they not
okay?
know that you're not white?
Well, I'm white passing, so that's all that matters.
White past, cool.
I am white past cool.
And did you just like walk away? Did you turn 360 degrees and walk away?
No, I was just like,
Ow.
yeah.
Not great at math, but
You just went, yeah. And then just walk away.
Well, I have nothing to say, so.
Or did they?
Their
But did
wall
they
down.
just like keep talking? And it's like, and another thing about Bill Gates and 5G.
Yeah, they have a lot of conspiracy theories going on. Hey, you know what? You're stuck indoors for a year and a little bit. You might get a little bit cuckoo. You
That's
might
fair.
start watching some YouTube videos that don't make a lot of sense.
What's
they
their
are right with
craziest conspiracy theory that they said? Did they be like Brad Pitt's destroying the water? Okay, they're not that far going. Then.
No, I think the craziest one was about. I think they brought up chemtrails at some point.
Nice.
Oh, so they're like Alex Jones types.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've said this before. The neat thing about conspiracy theories is that there's a grain of truth to absolutely all of them, but the grain of truth might be bigger or smaller. Test me. Drew, list off some conspiracy theories. List off the grain of truth.
fucking the first one that jumps to mind, as terrible as it is, Bush did 9/11 is the first one that comes to mind.
Okay. They people don't like how much their government hides from them and just goes like, oh, this is classified information the public possibly can't possibly know, and they jump to the worst case conclusion. Next.
Also, Bush profited off of 9/11 too, and the Bush administration.
I didn't realize I was having
weren't
lunch
they-
with Alex Jones.
Weren't they friends with the Bin Ladens? Like, not like Osama Bin Laden himself. but wasn't
Osama, what's up? No, sorry, I forgot to give you back your VHS copy of Revenge of the Nerds. Please don't, knock on my door with a 747.
Real quick, I got a favor, a big favor.
That's terrible.
Is that Bin Laden saying, real quick, I got a favor? Look outside.
You owe me.
Infidel.
He signs his.
You're going to hell.
He signs his friend. Phone calls with, "You're an infidel and you're going to hell."
Click. All right, next conspiracy theory.
Speaking of Alex Jones, turning the frogs gay.
People don't like a lot of pollution by companies, and they don't like a lot of chemical runoff that is genuinely poisoning water supplies in certain places. Stuff like lead water poisoning, which arguably politicians and captains of industry knew about for years.
Yeah.
So is it less about the results are have a grain of truth to them, and more there's a cause for the conspiracy theory?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, and not to mention fluoride. The government literally puts fluoride in the water because it's good for you.
Well, it's not good for you, but it's not the bad for you that people say. And also, if you swallow any amount of toothpaste in your life, that's going to be 100 times the fluoride you've ever gotten from all the drinking water ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just supposed to help against cavities.
Although, I'd also put the fluoride in the water thing also to stuff like Flint, and also every place ever in Missouri and fucking Michigan and stuff like that has water poisoning and water people, as I've discussed before.
Water people.
Yeah. They definitely neglect things in poor neighborhoods that proportionally racial minorities.
For those that don't know, water people was a thing purported by a much better podcast than this, and quite frankly, I can attest to that. I've never told you guys before, but I think our neighbors were budding water people. They never even bathed. They sweated.
Neighbors,
Childhood neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you've
current
lived in a
neighbors.
lot of places, so.
That is true. Yeah. No, my neighbors were these Finnish people with really impossible to pronounce last names unless you'd heard another person say the name.
You wouldn't be able to tell by reading it.
Yeah, exactly. And they had a sauna, but they didn't even own a bath or shower. They just owned a sauna and sweated things out. And my uncle, who was really sensitive to smells, specifically could never talk to them, specifically because he couldn't go near them without throwing up.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Midsommar's real, dude.
Please tell me they had a farm or something. They weren't office workers.
They weren't office workers. One of them was a retired university professor. They were both retired.
Okay, but they stayed home and.
As far as I know, yeah, they stayed home and stayed the fuck out of our business. I ran away from home and ran to their house once, and I don't know what I was accomplishing by that.
Do you want to go in the sauna?
No, I just ran away from home
Do you
because
want to smell their armpits?
Why'd you say it like that?
Why are you grinning from ear to ear, you fucking freak?
Because that's the only thing that's on my mind.
I
is
want to
like,
lick your armpits.
What do their waterless, unwashed armpits smell like?
Why? Why is that the first thing you go to with
I
a
have an
grin
idea.
from ear to ear?
It's so fascinating to me.
That's freaky.
I might have a fascination with people's armpits. I'm not gonna lie. People's
This is better than whatever the fuck I was going to talk
Yeah,
about.
let's
Go on.
expand on this.
My third threesome.
me, one armpit and the other.
I'm masturbating with both arms out.
Cusco.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just everybody has their own smell, their pheromones they give off when they sweat and stuff. And I
Smell
think
pheromones.
You ever met... What?
Can't smell pheromones.
You not in the traditional sense, but I'm on Daryl's side about the pheromone part. You can tell when someone's pheromones are like, I mean this in the kindest way possible. I have gotten the hint of foul pheromones before, where it's like I'm attracted to you, you even smell good, but like something about you is just like, you know what I mean?
vibes.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can smell if people have fucked.
Well, so can most
Well,
people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like in their sweat.
That's how they do it.
Whoa, shit.
With their sweat?
I only fuck with sweat.
In fact, I'd go so far as to say that if you met two people that could not sweat, like they had a gland problem, and they fucked, you would have a hard time telling if they fucked. The main way people smell if people fuck is through their sweat. The second way is any
they
leftover
used a-
semen.
Unless they used a condom, then you can smell that.
You can smell
Yeah,
like the
and also,
latex.
Yeah.
you'd also smell like just like
Why are you putting your hand like that?
genital smell.
Can you put your dick away, please?
I was demonstrating.
It's gross. It
Genital
looks like
smell
two
like
dicks
this.
forced together.
Very
In
wide,
that.
ladies.
We were talking about that, like, you gotta go for the left clit, you gotta go for the right clit. Which one you feeling, baby doll? Was that before you arrived, Daryl?
Yeah.
Must have been.
Okay. Yeah, we were
Good
talking.
thing, too.
We were talking about the left butt cheek, the right butt cheek, the left clit, and the right clit.
Oh yeah, been there.
Yep. Sex education systems failed us all.
Yep.
All right. You know, this is an interesting topic that I don't think we've breached before. What's our weirdest kink that we can't explain? If that's genuinely yours, like the smells.
That's a good question. Is it a kink, the armpit thing, or is it like some people are interested in like how everybody's bedroom is different?
That could be a sexual thing.
It could be, but it's not necessarily.
If you never fuck in a bed, sure.
Well, what?
It's gonna be tied to sexuality.
Maybe vaguely, but not necessarily like kink level tied. Just associated with.
Associated with is still kink level. It's part of the kinks. Kinks are not just the conscious things that are in front of your face.
But what I mean is like,
I
when I
realize
think
you
of a
never
kink, I think of something that like you specifically
do.
derive sexual pleasure from.
I've actually.
If you're like,
okay.
if you're interested to see like the personality you get from everybody's different room, that's not necessarily sexual.
That's not. That could still be pleasure, though. If you're interested in people's like aesthetics and stuff like that, that's pleasure.
So does
and
kink
it's
not
tied to
have
sexuality.
to be? What?
And it's tied to sexuality because, like, if you're interested in the bedroom where you fuck, and you're like, this tells me a lot about the person. Isn't all sex connection?
So like, I consider myself a cis straight white male, whatever. If I was interested in another guy's bedroom to see what it looked like, to see what kind of figments
Bedroom
of their
or bedroom? Or are we talking butthole or actual bedroom?
their actual bedroom.
The bedroom is just code for people's buttholes.
I feel like
you know.
if it's the other one, I know the answer to my question. But if it's like somebody's specific bedroom, and I'm just like, oh, what posters do you have on your wall, etc., etc., is that like
that's gonna give you an infection.
is that a kink thing? Though?
posters in your butthole?
It doesn't feel like a kink thing to me
Why not?
because I have no like sexual interest in the person.
Not until you see the posters in their butthole.
This is
Well,
like
that
being
might turn
a fly on the wall in ancient Greece.
In ancient
They
Greece.
do
Yeah,
talk about
you're
buttholes a lot.
Socrates and you're Aristotle.
No! Socrates, you're Socrates because you're interested in people's smells.
Okay.
And you got poisoned.
Was that a Socratic thing?
Yeah, that was Socrates. Like, never took a shower, and he's like, "This is awesome."
You don't know anyone like that.
Daryl.
No, I take showers. Okay, let's not
Okay.
like I like cleanliness.
And he also hated the written word, and he was like, "I'm never gonna write a word, and if you are, you're stupid." The only reason we know Socrates is because Plato was like, "I'm gonna secretly write the things he says, but don't tell him; he'll get mad."
There are academics that believe that Socrates was a character Plato made up to explain
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, because we have, like, the only...
Doesn't that just mean Plato was like the very first psychopath?
Could be.
Sweet, dude.
That's like stories.
But in that case, you're Plato, Daryl.
Anyway,
What?
back to kinks.
What?
Back to kinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yours is posters. Yours
Yes.
is.
Just get back to me. I don't think it's smell. Like, I'm interested in people's smells. It is very, like...
All right,
kind of a
fine.
weird thing.
Let's shift the thing because both of you have weaseled out in the exact same way.
I'm not
What's the-
weaseling.
What's something interesting about people that you don't think is very common? For you, it's smells and
Okay.
pheromones, and for you, it's posters and buttholes.
Well, I
Pervert.
feel like bedrooms are like a good like window into somebody's personality. I
All
don't
right.
know.
What about you? What's like an interesting thing about people?
An interesting thing about people.
In the same vein as these two, smells and buttholes.
We'll do kinks
Smells
next.
And
All right, we'll do kinks next.
smells and
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Have you been to Walmart before? Bitch, we got mango nectar.
That didn't come from Walmart.
Well, they have it there though. We have
And
it
we're
there
back.
because I'm Mr. Walmart. Thanks everybody.
His name's Mr. Walton.
Well, yeah, but now it's Mr. Walmart. It's been
I've rebranded.
colloquialized
All right, go.
over the decades.
I don't know, dude.
We had a whole commercial break. All right, next commercial break. Daryl, go.
Hi, does your butthole have too many posters?
Yes, it does.
Well, let me give you some glue. Glue will make your butthole sticky. Won't get rid of your poster problem, but at least you'll shit later.
Aw, hell yeah.
And we're back.
Their naked body.
That's super uncommon. Nobody is interested in naked bodies.
No, he just said naked body. I like a naked body. I watch a naked body.
What is happening? What's happening?
That's what you're gonna go with, huh? Naked body.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's not always sexual.
It's not always. It's decently though.
Yeah.
Is there something unusual? I had an unusual answer. He had an unusual answer. He had an unusual answer.
I guess I'm
you
more-
have a naked bodies.
I guess I'm more normal than you guys.
You're just like, give me a pussy to fuck and I'm good.
No, I want to see the naked body and it's
Give
like
me a pussy and a mouth to fuck and some tits to look at and I'm good.
but, like,
but
just-
that means it could be a male body too.
yeah, just
Men
like
have pussies.
because it's like
Boy pussies.
Boy pussies.
because the naked
no, I
body is
fucking
something.
hate that term.
Naked body is
Hold
something.
on, hold on. Shut the fuck up about that for a second.
Sure.
He hates boy pussy. Can we chant
No,
it?
it-
On three.
no.
1, 2, 3. Boy
Boy
pussy,
pussy,
boy
boy
pussy,
pussy,
boy
boy
pussy,
pussy,
boy pussy, boy
pussy.
pussy. All right, that's enough of that. Go on.
The naked body is something that not a lot of people see from person to person. Like an individual, their naked body is not seen by a lot of people, but it's something they see every day.
Okay, I catch your
Yeah,
drift now.
and it's also vulnerable. Unless you're sexually attracted to that person, it's kind of like weird looking.
Back to the boy pussy chant. 3, 2, 1. Boy pussy, boy pussy, boy pussy.
Boy. Anyway, yeah, but that's what I like about it is it like I obviously like
Boy pussy time.
The
Boy pussy, boy pussy, boy pussy. Go on.
the people that I have seen naked usually are people that I'm sexually attracted to. However, it doesn't have to be that way, and it makes me feel more human when I see their naked body.
Do you want to see me naked?
No,
Do you want to see
Rude.
Drew naked?
no.
Rude.
Let's leave the third one ambiguous.
You don't want to know that answer.
Yeah. What if you did? Fuck you, really. All right, boy pussy round 4 with Drew joining in. Boy
That's not
pussy,
gonna happen.
boy pussy,
That's
boy
not
pussy,
gonna happen.
boy pussy. I'd
There's
say-
no amount of yes-anding that's gonna make that happen.
Yeah, I know, because you don't usually do it.
Oh shit, dude.
Jeans. Jeans are like the sexiest thing for me.
That's your answer?
I guess that would be more kink. Never mind.
Specific kinds of jeans? Like, are we talking tight jeans, baggy
We're
jeans,
doing
or
kinks.
just jeans?
You said it yourself. We're doing
True.
kinks next.
Find a different answer then.
For like interest in sexuality, but not necessarily kink. As cheesy as it sounds, someone's like, I guess their personality and whatever kinks they have that they have not tried yet. It doesn't necessarily turn me on, but it makes me fascinated to hear them go like, really, you want to do that? Especially when it's a kink I don't want to do, like food, for instance. I'm not attracted to food. I don't know about you guys. No judgment if you are, and if you have done food play. Daryl's grinning from ear to ear.
I'm just remembering that episode with that Twitter handle "sexy food to fuck."
Oh yeah! Didn't they tag like Ben Shapiro or something like that?
Yeah,
Tucker Carlson.
My
yeah.
man, there's some fruit for your day.
Anyway,
That guy, dude.
yeah. So I'd say that. Just like what they want to do, because like aspiration and like passions and shit like that. That's at the heart of the experience.
I can dig that. I mean, like,
You don't want to have sex with someone if they don't want to do it. You know?
oh, for sure.
Yeah. Don't
you ever-
Never mind.
Don't give me
You
that.
gonna go
Never
get
mind.
that?
Never mind. It's not funny.
I have a similar, like, I guess, experience. I'm a very, like...
Luke, rape jokes are funny. Webster.
They're not funny. I'm not making them.
I like to, like, try new things or whatever.
Like boy pussy, boy pussy, boy pussy, boy pussy, boy pussy.
Darel,
To
pull
me-
it out.
Does it make that sound?
It does now.
Come on, Drew. You know you want it.
My dick is not a door stopper.
It's a boy pussy. Different.
Certain things get very boring very fast for me, like certain jokes. So I like to change it up a decent amount.
What alternative do you have for boy pussy?
Literally anything.
Bussy.
Fucking.
Bussy.
Honestly, bussy sounds better.
Yo, this pussy bussin'.
This pussy bopping.
It's at
This
least like
pussy slaps.
a satisfying sound.
Slabs.
This
I
pussy
don't like that.
slabs.
What's like a really gross term that you like hate? Like this pussy
Boy
slabs.
pussy.
Boy
Yeah, literally
pussy.
that
Boy
one.
pussy.
Boy.
I got one. Someone that I know once talked about pregnancy and was talking about like a baby coming out of you, and they said a fresh baby, and
Oh.
that's the grossest thing I think I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Describing women as fertile, I've always found gross.
That could be sexy to some people, as long as you describe like men equally as like fertile when it's like in the same thing. If you only describe women as fertile and just say like females, the fertile females of this area are quite ripe for the picking, my friends.
Well,
like
it's
that
like,
sort of thing.
yeah, it's like that's very like incel-y bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, just
think they call them like
overusing
incubators
female.
and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah,
What?
that's a term in the incel community.
What is it?
Incubators.
Incubators
For women.
I think of just like an egg thing, like one of those like
Yeah.
big old egg fridges
Yeah.
that you put a bunch of zygotes in. It's like one day these will be chicks.
Yeah, because
I-
that's what that's what they think they're all.
I think of
that's what they're
Harvest
worth.
Moon.
What?
Harvest Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had incubators.
Yeah. Which game are you referring to?
The 3DS one, New Moon or something like that?
All right, I'm lost interest.
Did 3DS work?
That was a Twilight movie.
Oh, no, it's a DS. It wasn't a 3DS. Anyway.
Sunshine Islands?
No.
Then it's just Harvest Moon DS.
Probably.
Fuckstick. All right, go on with your bullshit.
Did the 3DS work?
It functioned.
Was it 3D?
It turned... Well,
Yeah,
yeah, it was
you can
pretty
like
good.
turn on the 3D and 3D would come out. Otherwise, they'd get sued.
With no glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like the image was just like split in twain, and then like if you looked at it from a certain angle, like if you looked at it from like a side angle, it would not work. You had to look at it dead on, and you could like turn up on a meter, like on the side of the console,
Yeah, like how 3D it
3D it was,
Whoa.
and then it would look more deep, but you'd have to look at it from a different angle, like farther away, more that you.
I'll be honest, I usually had mine turned off.
I usually had mine turned off. It gave me a headache.
Okay. The DS were in my town, the DS were for rich kids. We couldn't afford a DS. I got a Game Boy
You
Advance.
lived in Aurelia.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a Game Boy Advance used for my whole life.
Game Boys at launch were the same price as the DS.
Yeah, but
This was
remember, he
used.
lived in the teen pregnancy capital of Ontario.
True. All right, Game
So-
Boy Advance makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, maybe the new mothers didn't have that kind of money.
New mothers couldn't look at two screens. They needed the baby to look at the second screen.
I'm not. Anyways, my parents would not spend that much money on video games.
Hey, kid, why are you fucking interested in video games? And then he beats you with his belt. Did your dad ever do that?
No.
Okay, what's your kink?
I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty vanilla, and I haven't had a lot of sexual experience, so I don't know.
I remember the first time that you and cut this out if you want me to.
Yeah.
I remember the first time that you had sex with your girlfriend. You ran home and told me like in detail, explicit detail, everything that you did, and I was standing there in my house robe, I think with food in my hand, like just watching you. And then eventually I was like, "What do you want me to do with this information?" And you did something like, "I want you to listen."
I was excited.
Yeah, no, it showed.
We're still together,
Did
and
you
we still have great sex.
Do you still do the tongue thing that you described in vivid detail?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you do!
Oh, boy, pussy, boy, pussy, boy, pussy,
Yeah!
boy, pussy.
Is that what he's talking about?
What's your kink?
Okay, so
Pussy boy, pussy boy,
Pussy boy, pussy boy, pussy boy. You're getting two at most people doing this. Would you do pussy boy?
I'm not re-listening to this podcast.
there. I like I don't know how to describe this, but it's like
Women
They're like
with
my
tits and
kink.
big vaginas.
like the big vaginas.
so that they could fit their tits inside.
That's a cool kink.
Yeah, good job, Daryl. All right, Drew.
Is that your answer?
no, it's not. It's all right.
All right, go ahead.
I like
Putting my Seinfeld hair in a woman's beehole.
It's like a motorboat.
But in reverse.
that's
Yeah,
what we call
with the back of your head.
The Turkish tickler.
Why does that work so well?
What's your fucking kink? Yeah, that is really, like, you can tell why they're doing the sounds, you know what I'm saying? That's just
Oh,
the
yeah.
individual hairs coming out.
My hair
Goes
is
through the
thick.
door like Kramer. In the door being the vagina.
Yeah.
Wah!
Do you ever see Kramer's apology?
Yeah. And then they're all laughing because they think it's a joke.
Yeah. Stop laughing. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
All right, go ahead with your kink. Daryl
I like
Dean.
Daryl
Dean.
I like. Okay, go ahead. I like
Daryl Dean.
I like a little.
Yeah. Little Monica in your life. What's up?
I like a
Erica
little.
by your side.
I-
Tina's all you need.
Just
Rita in the scene. I don't remember the lyrics.
little.
Sandra in the sun.
I like choke play. So I
Okay.
kind of I like that. I kind of like the sort of sub dom kind of dynamic there.
You're really breaking new ground, Daryl.
I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel bad about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be shamed. I'm not gonna be kink shamed right now.
No,
okay?
no, that's a good one. It just, I don't know. For some strange reason, I expected you to have like a weird one, like eggs or something.
No, it's the more I guess kind of like the daddy kink too. It's all right too. I don't mind.
All right. Would you ever? I think I've asked this before. Would you ever do the mommy kink? If someone was like, I really want you to do this, Daryl.
I'd try it.
All right.
Nah, not my thing.
I'm with Daryl in that I would try it, but I would most likely shut it down after that.
All right. I'm pretty I'd like go for mommy kink as quickly as daddy kink. For me, it doesn't really do.
I mean,
daddy
I
kink
also
doesn't
don't want
much.
to do daddy kinks. So.
Yeah. Could you
But
do it at
I
the same
mean-
time? Then you just role playing as parents.
Yeah. Just get the dog in the room or something.
What?
What the
I don't know why I said
Yeah, you need to
You were
explain that,
next.
Drew.
I immediately got quiet.
Did your parents fuck a dog?
No!
Is
I
this
mean,
where you
like-
got the cat thing
To
from?
have another...
This is not helping your case. Why do you keep suggesting things that out your family as bestiality fanatics?
My dick smells like cat poop. Good, Drew.
I never said...
Good little Drew.
Like, there wasn't hesitation either. I was like role playing as parents. You were like, oh, when they fuck the dog.
That's not what I said.
Like, what happened with your past and or role play and or real life that
I was thinking,
influences-
like, everybody's
we had,
like...
we had an inside joke about you that, like, we agreed to never bring up on the
Yeah.
podcast, and this is more
No,
heinous.
no.
You
No.
brought it on yourself.
That's just, the other one was just weird.
I'm
That's
thinking, like,
wrong.
okay, let me explain myself.
Here's a highlight reel. Drew, last name redacted because he might get arrested for this podcast. Fucking, like, all right, what was it? June 2019.
Don't make up...
Fuck a kid. No, that's not made up. You said that.
Those dick wheels, right?
No, if it was Dick Wheels, then it would have been way later than June.
Kid speak then.
Maybe Kid Speak,
That was
yeah.
probably Kate's
Well, actually, yeah, Kid Speak. Fuck a kid.
Whoa,
It would
shit,
have to have
dude.
been.
Yeah.
I remember the house we recorded it in.
Oh, that was a good house.
Hey.
There was a cat there.
No, there wasn't.
Oh, that was the other
Then
cat.
who did I fuck?
I was thinking about the other cat. It's like,
boy, pussy, boy, pussy, boy.
Oh my god, now we're just describing two things coming together.
We're just describing Drew. No wonder he hates it. It reminds him of a secret shame.
One boy,
That'd be
one
hilarious.
pussy.
It'd be hilarious. It's like we don't.
One family.
Never the same.
It'd be hilarious if it's like, oh, I just fucked a cat. We don't have a cat. It's just a conventionally attractive woman. It's like, boy, yo, 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 yo. Uh-oh. Yeesh.
I will admit, if we had cruder humor, it is really funny to go like, fuck
we
your
had-
cat. We don't have a cat, then who'd I fuck?
if we had cruder humor? Do we need cruder humor?
No.
Oh, it can go worse than this.
It can go worse than this. Have you heard many... We're tame for a white male podcast.
Yeah.
I
They're,
suppose. We don't have-
they're an openly Nazi podcast. Remember that.
I don't find that crude per se.
I think I brought this up on a previous podcast, but there have been podcasts that are like, the inappropriate guys. We're making the jokes that the PC police can't handle.
I know which one you're talking about.
Sadly, I bet the farm that we're talking about two different podcasts.
Oh, I hope not.
Wait,
Okay, on 3, we'll say them.
I don't remember the name. That's the trouble thing. Was it advertised on Facebook and its like background is purple?
No.
We're talking about two different podcasts.
Are you talking
man.
about Cumtown?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah,
but
it
they're
was
not
not
like,
called Cumtown.
But they don't give a
Really?
fuck, though. Like, they're just...
But isn't
Yeah,
that
but,
the
like,
point,
that's
though?
not like their brand. That's
Okay,
like, they're
here's
not
the
like
thing.
advertising it. They're like, oh,
Before the fucking podcast, I want to bring up something we talked about on a previous podcast. What was the Wes Anderson movie again?
Grand Budapest Hotel.
No, the Lolita one, right?
Royal Tenenbaums.
No, we're talking about-
Moonrise Kingdom.
Moonrise Kingdom. Thank you.
yeah.
We were talking about Moonrise Kingdom and how like
Lolita?
how weird it is for teen sexuality to be portrayed and stuff like that. And Darel was bringing up how like a friend of his listening to the podcast was like, "You guys are talking about fucking kids. That's gross." Meanwhile, I'd like to believe that the reason we were talking about it is because like a lot of outlets needlessly sexualize teens, especially in like high school movies and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, fuck her with your 15-year-old 7-inch somehow kid dick, and it's like it's weird to me. I don't know if it's weird to the rest of you guys.
You saying that was weird.
Yeah, right.
That was a
Thank
weird
you.
sentence.
Yeah,
And that's coming from me.
and so I like to believe that our
Yeah, usually before I have sex, I tell them my age and how big my dick is. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you with my.
yeah, go on, go on, Darryl. You dig this hole, get in.
There's a giant red light in your face there.
My 30-year-old 12-inch dick.
Sure.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyway, yeah, I like to believe that most of the stuff we bring up here is like taken in context or like heavily built up so we have to finish the joke, or Drew confessing to a past crime. One of those like three fucking things. I don't necessarily think we're the inappropriate sters and we're gonna joke about fucking kids because we think it's like not only funny but endorsable. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean, like, I like crude humor. I don't like.
I thought you were gonna say I like something else.
You've already said it.
I don't. I don't like
Fucking
doing it
dogs,
for like
actually.
Let's let
that. Yeah, I don't like fucking dogs actually, but I don't like people
cats.
like being funny for this. I don't know how else to word
Shock
this,
value?
but like for political reasons, for shock value. Yeah, like to smash the system or whatever. Like it has to feel natural, or else it's just
Yeah,
like,
that's who needs to smash the system. Fucking like white guys who think that the words don't have consequences.
Yeah.
That's who really needs to
the
break
system.
the glass
Yeah,
ceiling.
uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
What were we talking? It was something related to.
I was trying to explain myself in that like people have like fur babies, and it's like, oh, you're like parents or whatever.
This is getting weirder. What's a fur baby?
It's
Yeah,
like your cat.
but you worship it.
No, it's
Okay.
it's a furry. It's a
Stop
child
making
from
it
two
sexual.
furries.
Oh,
That's a fur
Drew.
baby.
Don't make it sexual.
It's a child from
No,
two furries.
it's
That's
like-
not sexual.
It's like
Two furries need to have love too, and they can have
Babies.
babies.
with other
I mean,
humans.
They can.
Just gonna throw it out.
With
I'm gonna qualify that.
humans.
Anyway,
have a baby with a dog.
Thanks, Dad.
You're not Drew's dad.
Get the fuck out of here. You can't have a baby with a dog.
You know, I've never really thought about it before, but like, do you get arrested, or like, what happens if like you look up some sort of sex act that's really illegal online?
I don't think you. I think you just get put on a list, right? Like you just get like you can get flagged or whatever.
I don't want
But
to
I
find
don't.
out.
I don't think you get like nobody comes to your house.
It's just like you hear a knock on the door, you open it, some government agent's like, "Hey, you got good taste." Lights a cigarette, leaves.
I really hope that's not what happened.
A black van rolls up. Wink.
Yep. You know the
Drives
definition.
on.
You know the definition of the government, Drew?
The definition of the government.
Yeah. No one holds them accountable for the creepy shit they look
I
up
feel like
online.
Webster's would not agree with you there.
What?
All right, go
the
on.
dictionary.
Luke. Oh.
Diction. No, I don't have anything to
Hi,
say.
I'm Luke's dad, and I want to say that I don't agree with that. Also, I'm not going to add Paul on Facebook because I'm a fucking chode. You heard it here first,
Oh my
folks.
god.
You called him a chode?
He's not going to listen to this.
No. Not even close.
You never will. If he does, tell you what.
If this is the podcast he listens to.
Let's place a trap, right? All right, Luke's dad, listen to this. The key word is bonanza. If you message me bonanza and tell me that's a secret word, I will give you $100. No questions asked, whenever the fuck you want. But the condition is, Luke, you can't ever tell him to listen to Credit Zero.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't have a
It seems like a good deal. Because the impressive thing there is he would have had to listen to the entirety of the podcast to get to that point. Like, he would have had to listen to all the other shit that's happened in this podcast and keep listening.
Yeah, and he'd be turned off by your sexual preferences.
Probably.
Yeah, I hope so.
I like that you're on it.
I pray to God every night.
All right, here's the complimentary hour. Drew, I love that no matter how hard we push you, you fucking just own it and just yes and that joke. It's really weird how you won't yes and a lot of our improv prompts, but as soon as we implicate you for fucking a dog, you'll be like, hell yeah, this is funny.
Dude.
Yes anded. Fucking a dog? Yes, I'll endorse it. Boy pussy? I'm not gonna say it in a million years.
Of course I'm not going to say that.
But you'll...
It's like saying moist if you don't like moist.
You just said it twice.
Yeah, but I don't care about moist.
Do you care about it?
Yeah,
Do you care about
yeah,
it?
it's great.
I think you
I
like it.
like
You
it.
moister
have like
the better.
positive feelings
Yeah,
about moist.
honestly.
Moist boy pussy, 3, 2, 1.
Moist boy pussy.
Moist boy pussy. Moist boy pussy.
I don't like the way that devolved.
Anyway, jeans. That's my kink.
Yeah.
It's straight sexual with me.
Yeah.
If I see like someone that I already
See a
find
double
attractive,
helix.
Yeah, all them chromosomes.
what?
Genetics.
Oh, jeans.
It's a cheap joke that we should have moved on from a long time ago.
Jeans, Jeans. If I see someone that I'm already attracted to in jeans, I'm like, oh boy, hubba hubba. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
nice pair of Levi's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They're about to, I don't know. Do
I have
some
no clue what
industrial
caused
work.
it. I don't think I'll ever want to find out because it'll probably be something fucking weird.
So you were saying that's basically like all jeans, but is there like a certain like quality of jeans? Because like my jeans right now are pretty messed up. There's like paint and they're all like ripped at the bottom. They're pretty
paint.
old. Is there like can be in a certain disrepair where you don't care about them? What was that?
I was just trying to see if they were actually paint. Because you've got like
yellow.
white spot. Ugh.
That's cum. That's definitely
That's-
cum.
yeah.
My cum
what?
is not yellow.
Drew, shut up, a big water.
That's called pee, guys. That's called pee.
It shouldn't be in wads then. Either way, he's unhealthy.
Oh,
See, even he
I don't like
admits it.
this conversation.
He's crying right now.
Excuse me, I need to pee a wad on a tree right now.
Imagine crying and
You're just like it just comes out with that noise. It sticks to the tree. It doesn't fall down at all. It's
like that
gravity
scene in
is
Harry
like.
Potter.
In fact, it rises up.
with the
Into
slugs.
Yeah, that's right. Pee
Flamer
rises
than
up.
air.
Yeah, it's like heat.
You're a mudblood.
What? Do you mean eat slugs?
Yeah. It comes out like that.
All right. I don't think you have to cast eat slugs for. Okay, actually, here's a question. In the Harry Potter universe that I'm sure nobody of our readers actually cares about, why
Our
are we reading a
readers?
podcast?
Hey, we could have gotten the thing.
So, do you think there's speed dial in the Harry Potter universe? Everything is like some kind of Latin, like Petrificus Totalis and like Oculus Reparis and stuff like that. But like we know for a fact, eat slugs works.
Right,
So,
like, does it all have to be
Yeah.
fancy words?
So, like, my question is, A, are there spells that can do that? Because if so, that's the only one that I've even seen, except for sunshine, daisies, buttermillow, turn this stupid fat rat yellow, and then a yellow spark at least appeared.
So what about I solemnly swear to do nothing, no good?
I don't think
That's
that's,
not
a spell.
That's like an activating
Before we go
charm.
on, Paul, are we allowed to spoil Harry Potter? Do we have your permission?
I've seen all the movies.
Okay. When Snape makes the spells or whatever, the Half-Blood Prince spells, because he makes those spells. Are those fancy?
Make spells? I
Yeah.
haven't seen them in a while.
When he like in the thing, he has like the I'll cut a bitch up spell.
I'm gonna make
Like Levi Corpus and all that
it's,
stuff.
fucking Alan. I'm going to make the big dick spell, and only Severus Snape can use it.
I am the half-dick prince.
Now to be the full dick prince.
Then he like casts a spell on his dick, and it turns into a warp goblet. Anyway, go on.
Because he used fancy like Latin or whatever, like Levi Corpus, and
Yeah.
so like, is it the person who makes the spell gets to pick what words go into it?
How do you make a spell then?
I don't know. I just know they did.
And is it universal from the moment you make it? Like, if the guy that made Eat Slugs, is he in like Moldavia or something like that?
Why is he in Moldavia?
I don't know. Just like someplace that's far away from England.
Oh, okay.
Or Scotland, because technically Hogwarts is in Scotland.
That's
Baby boy, I bet you didn't know that
I
one.
did know that.
Okay, go on.
fuck up. My point is all the classic spells were made like eons ago. So like were they all made in Latin? And then like the more recent ones like eat slugs. Nobody made eat slugs in like fucking ancient Rome.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ow! He bit my finger.
Charlie.
Do you know the maker of that sold that video and took it down from YouTube for like 220 million?
God damn.
Holy
Where is it now?
No, it's not 220 million.
that like an
220,000. Yeah.
Okay.
NFT, non-fungible token.
Oh. I
The stupidest thing since SpaghettiOs.
But
I
people
was-
make a lot of money.
It
on
wouldn't
so
be
why
as
not?
stupid
They
if
made
it
a lot
didn't,
of money
like,
off of SpaghettiOs, my friend. Yeah.
It wouldn't be as stupid if it wasn't like Bitcoin technology and like electricity out the wazoo.
No, it'd still be as stupid. In fact, if it was
yeah, but,
like for
like,
real money and it was like
it's
you
just a
own the rights.
collectible.
Yeah, but you own the rights to this picture. Oh,
Yeah, but
can other people see it? Yes.
people like collect. It's like having a nice garden.
You made
I
it
don't
your
think
own if
this-
you have a nice garden.
But it's no, it's like owning a painting from a famous painter. Like it may go up in value, but it still holds some value because people say it does.
And everyone can see if
It's like gold. Gold doesn't
everyone
have
can see it
value.
whenever they
Actually,
want,
gold does
basically.
have value because for electronics, but like for the most part, it's
Yeah,
overvalued.
but you can see a picture of the Mona Lisa, but it's not the same as seeing the real thing.
Walter Benjamin.
I don't know. It's probably functionally the same as seeing the real thing.
Well, you're not a romantic, Paul.
I'm not, but in that situation, the exact same. Like if, all right, let me put. We're greenhorns that don't really know much about fine art, right?
Should we explain non-fungible tokens, or do we just assume
People know
everybody-
about
okay,
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't the first time I heard.
Do
it.
Google if you don't know. Do Google, okay?
It's stupid.
Who's that?
So,
That's Seinfeld.
his dog. All right, so.
What's the deal with Google? Huh?
So, the Mona Lisa, right? None of us know about the world of fine art. If someone put, like, oils on top of a poster of the Mona Lisa and put it in a frame and replaced the Mona Lisa with that in the Louvre, and we all took a day trip to the Louvre, which we totally should do, and record a podcast in the Louvre.
Yo,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
dude.
then we'll
We should
definitely gonna do that,
The four
yeah.
of us should do a guided tour
Yeah.
of the Louvre saying boy pussy.
Oh, God.
Yell
Just
at the
do a
Mona
vlog.
Lisa.
Boy pussy.
If someone did that,
Oh.
none of us would be able to tell that it's the fake Mona Lisa. So we're still the experience of getting to see the real Mona Lisa in air quotes because this is radio, not television, is that like we got the experience of going there and seeing it,
Yeah.
as opposed to seeing the real thing itself. But it's still a poster. We just have been tricked into thinking that it's real. So someone who believes that they're getting the real experience of seeing the Mona Lisa by just seeing a poster or something like that is still getting to see the Mona Lisa. It's not functionally different.
Not to mention like the digital reproduction like blows that out of the water because it's literally the same thing. It's just pixels.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
uncompressed.
so I agree with Paul's point, but I don't agree with yours. So
Look at.
Oh shit, Luke!
So
I'm gonna
I-
kick you with my goat legs. Go on.
So I think the experience of going to see the thing is part of the whole thing, right? You know, going there and try and seeing what you think is the Mona Lisa. Yeah, you know, like it's all about that thing. You can't get that same feeling from Googling on your phone
Right.
or whatever. I did this keyboard thing.
There's radio, not television.
Whatever, nobody knows. So it's not the same if you do it at
Drew's
home.
fingering his boy pussy right now. Let's tune into his moaning.
It's a little bit painful, isn't it?
But I guess my clarification would be that like it's different than like seeing the Mona Lisa versus seeing a picture of it. But is like the tell me more, does it look like a bitch meme, which is one of the greatest. There's no difference between seeing it on your phone and seeing it on my phone.
Yeah.
You can't just say that academically.
Tell me more.
Do you remember the time that you were like, how did you say "Here comes that boy" with such fucking like confidence? And I was like, we all know the "Here comes that boy" meme.
That's a good meme.
Yeah. You,
But,
not a lot of people know. We're
Yeah,
not in your
don't spoil.
bubble.
It's such
Okay.
it's such a good meme. We
Yeah,
can't spoil it.
it's a meme,
Google. Tell me more. Does it look like a bitch?
or just Google "Tell me more" meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's part of like the human experience. You know, like people like to own shit.
People want stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like people spend a lot of money on stuff that other people want. Like if a lot of people want it, it's just a status symbol. Like
It's
that's
just
all
demand,
it is.
bro. That's basic economics. My parents fucked their dog.
Conspicuous consumption.
That's conspicuous consumption right there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hey-o.
Yeah. He actually gave me a fist bump for that. You sick freak. Go on.
You know, eating pussy in front of people is literally conspicuous consumption.
Oh my god.
It's not consumption. It's not actually. You're not actually eating it.
Well, you're ingesting something.
What? I have so many phone calls to make.
Beep, beep, beep. Hello? I'm sorry. Click. Beep, beep, beep. Hello? I'm sorry. Click.
That's it.
Okay, so
I can make a few of those.
So the non-fungible token thing is a little bit different than what we're talking about. You know, like it's still a branch off, but it's a little bit different because NTFs and FTs, sorry, are important because somebody sells it for a price and somebody else buys it for a price. Like that's,
That makes it important? That makes it just regular.
That's a thing in the economy.
Yeah.
yeah, but like it only has value because we put value on it. Because
Oh, yeah,
for
because
whatever
rich
reason.
jerks are stupid, and this is like the new fine art craze or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but like it's not exactly the same as like seeing whatever the Mona Lisa or something because you're experiencing that, but you're not owning it. You
Okay.
don't have any. You're not buying into the whole this has value and so I'm going to purchase it and sell it later or something, right?
Yeah.
It's hardly a new comparison, but like the classic Charizard Pokemon card that's worth like $10,000 or some
Classic
crazy shit like that.
Charizard.
First edition Charizard's worth a lot of money. It's just a piece of paper, but it's worth a lot of money.
Paul's got a little look on his face.
Paul is ready to yell nerd right now.
No, I actually own that first edition Charizard card.
The, like,
I knew
do you own the proper one? Because I have
It's
one
not-
that looks the
it's not-
exact same.
It's not the shadowless one. It has the first edition thing in the in like the middle corner.
Nice.
Look at that.
I could theoretically.
That's a
like,
high quality NFT right there.
It's not an NFT. It's not a non-fungible token.
Yeah,
It's
not
It is
even-
very fungible.
It's super fungible.
it
Yeah.
fulfills the same purpose.
No,
But
It does.
it's a physical copy.
Yeah.
Can you-
It fulfills the same purpose in the
Also-
economy in that it
Also, there's-
it's worth what other people ascribe it to be, and you can sell it for money even though it's worthless.
It also has scarcity value.
inherently.
NFTs don't have scarcity value.
That's
They do.
true because you
What?
can just
the whole
duplicate-
point
you
of
can just
NFTs is
duplicate it.
Yeah.
what? No.
Yeah.
What?
No,
The
that's
whole
the point.
point of NFTs is that they're scarce because
but-
there's only one person who has the
But
The only
original.
one person that has the original token ascribed to it.
Yeah.
They don't own. They don't even technically own the picture that it's attached to.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna get.
They own the token.
Oh,
that
I
that
see what
picture
you mean.
is.
I see what you mean. Okay.
That's
okay.
what makes NFTs so dumb. You don't even own the picture. The person who bought Charlie Bit My Finger, they don't even own the video, technically speaking. The person who sold that
They own
NFT,
the rights to the video. or
Yeah.
whatever, yeah.
yeah, the person who like sold the video still has the ability to post it anywhere because it's their video. They just own the token associated with it, so it's basically just bragging rights.
Yeah.
Okay, now I see what you mean. Either way, it fulfills the same idea in that people want it, they'll buy it for a lot of money, even though it's inherently worthless.
Sure, the same thing is true with like used underwear and some like
Yeah,
vending
or like
machines.
bathwater or whatever.
Yeah,
Game of Water.
I've seen that before.
I've drank
Did you
that
hear about the
before.
controversy about it?
What?
Did you hear about the controversy about it?
What about it?
Okay, so you can't legally sell bathwater because it contains like technically like trace amounts of your DNA, and it's illegal to sell anything with like willingly with human DNA in it.
So it's like
So-
selling an organ, basically, is what it equates to?
Is that really illegal?
Yeah.
That's actually the biggest shocker of my life.
Yeah, you cannot sell something
should
with human
see more
DNA in it.
stuff.
So like if you're
But-
making like a wig, you have to donate your hair, basically. You can't sell it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and that's also why like there's sperm banks and the government will pay you. But you ever notice there's no such thing as a privatized sperm bank?
That'd be weird. It's already weird, but it's not that
I
weird.
want your juice. Come down to Joe's Juice Farm.
Is this a thing? Or is
Give
you
me
making it?
your juice. Yeah, I'm making this.
Okay, go on.
My name's Joe, and I'm here to say
Pussy.
I want
Anything
your
else?
juice all night
Anything
and day.
else? Anything else?
Pussy, boy.
Like fucking a dog, my name's Drew.
I'll take human juice. I'll take dog juice. I'll
Why?
take cat juice. I'll take any juice you have.
I'm on the side of a
Hey, you
coworker
premium.
How about mango juice?
This is depraved.
It's not juice, it's nectar.
That's true.
That's what
give
I'm
us
gonna-
the-
That's what I'm gonna call my ejaculate from now on.
It's not
Thank
juice,
you
it's
for using
nectar.
that.
It's nectar.
It's my
And that's
boy
why it's
nectar.
yellow.
We cracked the code, yes!
Yo, shit, dude.
There was something that I was gonna. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. NFTs are dumb.
I agree.
It's manufactured scarcity
Yeah.
in a technology that I'm not gonna get political. Never mind.
Everything's political, my friend.
Yo, shit, dude. I don't want to get political on this podcast.
So don't.
It's that easy. What do we do instead, Darel? You're always like, we need to do this more in the podcast. We need to do that in the podcast. We need Luke out of that. Sorry, you said that to me in private. What else do you want us to like have here?
Okay. I don't know if this was appropriate. Maybe we can cut this out if it's not.
Dude,
But,
if it's not appropriate, and that was...
If that's where we draw the line.
but a few months ago, I had a song that I really wanted to experience. I wanted you guys to experience.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't know if it fits with the timing, but I could definitely show you. I have to turn my phone on first.
What are you doing?
Showing you guys the song.
Where are you going with? Where are you going with this, buddy?
It's. We might have to pause the thing.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
might not.
In the meantime, Drew, lightning round. All right.
Hit me with it.
Cool.
Paul.
Purple is the best color for
Royalty.
giraffes or lions, and why?
Oh, definitely lions because they can beat the shit out of giraffes, and nobody calls me a lion because my neck is long, and giraffes just make me feel self-conscious.
Despite not really knowing him all that well, do your best impression of David Lynch.
I literally have no idea who that is.
Come on.
Do it!
We've mentioned David Lynch like 5-6 times
Have we?
in the podcast.
Do it!
At least
Bomb's gonna
Paul-
go off. Lightning round.
Boy, pussy.
David Lynch. I'm a scientist or a politician or something, but I'm a very important man.
You know what's weird?
What?
Like the...
Yeah,
that was like
that's
similar.
that's
Hold on.
similar,
yeah.
All right. From this point
Hold on,
forward,
how-
us three know who David Lynch is, right?
yeah.
Let's have a Lynch off. All right.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay.
Let's not get political.
A David Lynch off. All right. Ready? So the door. All four doors open, and all four David Lynches come in at the same time. Hello. My name's David Lynch. Who the hell are you?
Well, I'm David Lynch. Hey, who the hell are you?
Well, you know who I am because I look like you. My name is David Lynch.
Who's this guy?
Who put the mirror in here?
That's not a mirror. I know because I aimed a camera at a mirror and pointed the middle finger at it, and that's how I made Mulholland Drive. The movie, 'cause I'm a
very
movie
interesting.
director.
Well, I know that because I'm David Lynch.
Oh, no, you're not. I'm David Lynch.
No, I'm David Lynch.
No, I guess I'm not. Maybe I am.
All right, he's the first one to back down. I'm looking at you
What
two
a-
assholes.
Oh, well, I'm looking at you, not David Lynch. And you're
what's
looking at me,
your proof?
David Lynch.
What's your proof? Here, look. This painting is of 3 heads, but now it's 4. What does it mean?
Oh, it means the gates of hell got more dangerous than they were before.
See
not
that?
the real
Not
David
the
Lynch.
real David Lynch. You would say it means whatever you want it to mean because I'm a hack. I have a lot of respect for David Lynch. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Have you seen the
David Lynch, It's Friday thing?
No, have you seen
It's
that's
Friday,
fucking great. But have you,
Friday.
That's not it.
That's not it at all.
No, because that's not all I could think
He does a
about.
fucking weather report.
Yeah, he does like a weekly thing of like, you'll never believe it, but it's May the 3rd, and it's a Friday. And then he dies.
That's terrible.
Have you seen that documentary about him?
No.
The art life or something like that? You see his fat ass.
Oh, I want to see David Lynch's fat ass.
He's
There are
got a-
so many things I want to do to David Lynch's fat ass.
He's got a fat old man ass.
Yeah?
It's great.
That's
Is it a
awesome.
little bit saggy?
Yeah, but it's just like big billowy pants, you know?
Is it a little bit
No.
faggy?
Oh, you can.
I don't know about
Oh.
that.
Because then I'd have open access to
I
it.
don't know what that means.
It means is he not straight?
I don't know. He's had
Ask him.
wives.
He's had wives?
Yeah,
What?
I've
Well,
never
that
heard
doesn't
him.
prove anything.
He's friends with John Waters. That's got to rub off on you, like, in some way, shape, or form.
If you know what I mean.
I was reading about his political opinions. He supported Robert.
Robert Muldoon?
No, Ronald.
Clever girl.
He
Robert
was,
Munch?
He was a really good.
What if that was your political view? Who's the guy that hunted the velociraptors in Jurassic Park? I support that guy.
He was a big fan of Ronald Reagan in the 80s because he's like, I'm basically a libertarian. And then he's like, I like Bernie Sanders.
Oh, to be fair. Nah, never mind.
Yeah.
Let's not get political on this, Buck. Do you
Well,
have the song?
I'm just saying that for me because I'll just go a long time. And it's not fun.
Are you okay?
talking about-
Are we still talking about kinks?
Yeah.
I'll go for a long time and
And it's not fun.
That's actually.
Oh, can I admit something? I don't have a 12-inch dick. I'm sorry. I said that earlier. I don't want to
What
lie.
did I- what was I
Dick size
looking at?
lightning round,
I'm
go!
not saying my dick size on the podcast.
This,
Yeah? Alright.
this big.
Wow, nice.
No, I'm not doing anything with my hands.
You're just saying this
Yeah,
big?
this big.
Yeah. We're the same, actually.
Hey.
Are you cut or uncut?
Not. No.
You're not? We might have the same
For-
dick.
We might have the
Isn't
same dick.
Wait, is circumcision
birthday?
popular in Islam?
It's necessary.
Are you a Muslim?
If you're a Muslim, but I'm not a Muslim.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, yeah.
Your mom's Muslim.
My mom's Muslim. I was a practicing Muslim for a little bit.
Were you gonna chop it off?
That was the thing.
That was the thing that pushed it? You were
That
like,
was
I
actually,
can't...
yeah.
Are you
Believe it-
joking?
Believe it or not, that was one of the things that pushed me
Like-
over the edge.
What were the other things? Top 3.
Assalamu alaikum's
Watch,
annoying.
Alaikum salam. It's always a call and response.
WatchMojo's top 3 reason that Darel renounces religion. Number 1, circumcision. Number 2.
Wait, if it's WatchMojo, you have to do like a really cheesy voiceover after each thing.
Hi, I'm Paul with WatchMojo, and here are top 10 reasons that you should keep watching our commercial breaks in Snapchat that go 17 times for every 10 seconds, and also the top 3 things that made Darel Dean renounce his religion. Number 1, circumcision. Everyone knows that if you're a goddamn freak, you get your dick clipped, but some people like that extra bit of skin. And so Darel wanted to keep that because he knew they would let him get the babes. Number 2.
No alcohol and no pork.
No alcohol and no
Well,
pork.
that's 2 things.
Yeah, but it's just consumption.
Even though it's technically 2 things, as pointed out by our most dog-fuckiest of viewers. It all falls under the same category of consumption, and Darel knows that it doesn't really have any basis in anything except like some sort of like theology-based tradition that doesn't really change one's lifestyle as long as you have the morality of the religion. Yeah. Yeah, the morals behind the religion are the important part, and Darel, to an extent, still practices some kind of spirituality that he'd label as kind of similar to Islam.
Sure.
Cool. But he really wanted to get hammered and eat a bunch of bacon. Reason number 3.
I had to learn all like prayer, like how to do all the prayers, and I had to learn Arabic in order to understand the Quran fully.
Arabic sounds fucking cool.
Reason number 3. Salat is stupid and bullshit.
Oh my god, I am the infidel.
All right. Well, first of all, we'd like to apologize to our Muslim viewers. Salat is not bullshit. I just wanted to boast about how I knew
And-
the fucking like Islam form of mass. Go on.
Also, assalamu alaikum salam is nice and charming. You should continue to do it because it's nice.
And
Yeah.
we love Malcolm X.
Yes!
All right, Drew gave me a weird look. Maybe he doesn't, but you know that's his own.
I'm just confused. That's all.
Malcolm X was
I live my life
Malcolm X
confused
was
most of the time.
Muslim.
Yeah, a lot of the black liberation movement in the 60s was Muslim.
I didn't know that.
No,
You
you
learn
do.
something new every day.
And that's one of the reasons why MLK is like the modern face of it, because it was like he was one of the ones that was like Christian. It was like we want him.
Yeah, he also like espoused a Puritan work ethic, and the other ones didn't. So
Yeah.
he could be incorporated into capitalism.
The
and
fucking
you're not doing this.
The fucking U.S. government was like, if we lose to black people, we want to at least choose which one was the face of the movement.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Christian.
Yeah, and literally the FBI was like, he killed them.
Oh, because on the audio podcast it just sounded like you made pussy sounds.
He fucked their ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how
Malcolm.
we solve racism.
The
Rev it
FBI,
up the butt.
the FBI shoved their FBI pussy in their face. The B stands for boy, and the F and I are silent.
Oh yeah, that'll own the lips.
We will not, however, apologize to WatchMojo.
No, hell no. Are you kidding me?
WatchMojo is like for people who have never seen a movie or listened to music.
WatchMojo's bad. Don't watch it anymore.
It's
I know
also,
it's
like-
tempting, but
The first thing you do on YouTube, and then you realize there's other shit on YouTube that's actually good.
yeah. Speaking of shit that's good,
Yes, I
Or
wanted,
bad.
I wanted to show you guys this song because first of all, there's a lot of new media that's come out during the pandemic. A lot of creators have pushed their pushed their creativity to the max, and they've really put out some new stuff.
subscribe to Tweed Games on YouTube.
Yeah. But this artist, the artist's name is Peaches. I believe her name is Peaches.
This is gonna be bad, isn't it?
It's gonna be bad.
Eat a lot of
But I think
So
it's
you
important.
just want to like transform this podcast into shitting on women.
No.
Okay.
Just want to
making sure.
clarify, yeah.
I want to see if I caught you in the trap and you evaded it like a fly, realizing it's a Venus flytrap.
Yeah. No. It's.
It's a good.
Is that, that's got to be a better way to say that.
No, that was good. Keep it.
I want to.
Keep it in.
I want to make or poke fun at people who are really trying to be current and relevant. So this song,
You've got like ample opportunity with us three.
Yeah.
Is it just like 2 hashtags?
Oh, is it just because you're old?
related?
yeah, you guys are like part of the woke culture
Yeah,
bullshit.
And you're
whatever.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Fucking millennials.
I mean,
So-
he's the closest to a millennial in this entire group.
I'm a millennial too.
We're closer to Gen Z.
I'm Gen Z.
I'm the
Like,
last
as
year
far
of
as I know.
millennials.
No, it depends on who you ask. Some
It
people
does
say that
depend
I'm.
on who you ask.
Some people
but-
say that I'm the. In fact, I'd say that I have no generation
Yeah.
because no matter what, whoever I ask, people say different things.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Some people think I'm part of the greatest generation.
What's
Like
the greatest
baby boomers?
generation?
That's like World War II veterans.
Yeah.
Lived through the.
You're being sarcastic. Got it.
Yeah, cool, dude.
I didn't know what the greatest generation was. I thought maybe like that was the
Yeah.
one that came after Gen Z, and I was like, oh, that's
No.
weird. Both
No.
in the name and like what it
Because
means.
it's the last one.
Before we all die.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
Of listening
song,
to Peach's music.
yeah, it's by Peaches. The song's called Pussy Mask.
Oh, I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Is that we need to form a boy band, cover this song, call it
Boy
Pussy
Pussy.
No.
Mask.
Pussy Mask.
Pussy Mask.
Yo, this bussy bussy.
Yo, this Pussy Mask.
So from what I understand, if you want to hear this song, look it up via your own means, because we're not gonna play it on the podcast.
I love
we will.
memes.
Who knows? Just hold it
we
up to the
can,
mic.
but,
Hold it up
like-
to the mic, and we'll see if like it
Well,
sounds
it's more
good
like
in editing.
DMCA.
Okay,
you know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Oh,
What
that's
if
true.
Peaches come after us?
Is there copyright?
I don't know.
Well,
Oh,
I
you know
did
what?
not like the beginning.
I'll play like 10 seconds in the middle, in the midst of our
Pick
podcast.
the best
Yeah,
part.
if you guys want to see, this is the picture of it.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
Oh, it's moving though.
It's very yonic.
Yeah, very yonic.
Yonic?
What's
Yeah.
what?
Yonic is the opposite
You're
of
like,
phallic.
yeah, very yonic. What's yonic?
Yonic is the opposite of phallic. So if you've got phallic imagery in a
Oh, I
movie,
see, I
it
see,
looks
I
like a
see.
penis. But if it's yonic, it looks like a vag.
Vajiji.
Yes.
Because they are always yawning.
So for example, Alien, Alien has a lot of yonic imagery.
Yeah, because it's birthing.
Yeah.
It's a
can see that.
birth.
I can see that.
All right.
So
Let's,
Sigourney Weaver is terrified of motherhood.
One shitty song later.
Is this? What the fuck is that song called?
Bad.
The
It's
WAP.
Bad to the Bone by
Is this
George
just
Thorogood.
WAP, but like pandemic version?
yeah. So there's.
WAP was better than that.
Yeah,
Come
that-
on.
WAP-
Well, yeah, this
fucking
is like the
screw.
knockoff pandemic version, but it's like.
So there's.
WAP was released in the pandemic.
But it wasn't about the pandemic.
No.
Yeah. This
There was
is,
nothing protecting people from the spray of that WAP.
This is trying
Stop
too
saying
hard.
spray.
Yeah.
This is trying too hard to be, current.
Yeah.
And woke at the same time.
You could.
Is that what we're going to do? Is that what we're going to complain
I
about
don't know.
things being?
Yeah.
How is that? Okay, hold
I don't
on,
know if
pause.
I count that being woke.
Yeah, thank you. How does that work specifically? What qualities of that song make it work?
Okay, so there's a lot of lyrics that we kind of glossed over here. So
Gerrymandering pussy.
There's gerrymandering. There's a mention of Roe v. Wade. There's
Pussy Roe v. Wade.
no. What?
Roe v. Wade is true. Okay.
Yeah.
That was like a title fight.
I believe there's a
Ding
George,
ding. Whoever wins gets to have an abortion.
I believe there's a George Floyd mention in there.
That's distasteful.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
also,
what,
like-
this is what I'm saying. It's like I know I'm using woke as like whatever the boomer version of like I don't understand things, but
I'd
this
say
is-
more like it's trying to like be relevant and important when it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
I
pussy
kind of get
wear a
where you're coming
mask.
from.
No justice, no.
Yeah, of course you do. You're a conservative that fucks dogs.
In
A
terms
noticeably
of like,
conservative trait.
and
That's a great
Those
rumor
evil
to start.
bastards.
That's the reverse QAnon.
Yeah,
Hey, you know-
it is QAnon.
Okay.
every conspiracy has a grain of truth.
Yeah, there you go.
There's
And
lit-
the grain of truth in this one is that all conservatives do fuck
Fuck
dogs.
It's a really big grain of truth.
That is.
It's a desert of truth.
It's like a whole loaf of bread of truth.
But the point of it being like woke in like the judgmental sort of way is it's
Yeah,
basically just like mentioning things that would piss off like
Or piss on.
people. Yeah, piss off people who get like triggered by like referencing vaguely political things and being like, "Oh, I'm so overly sexual," which like
out of the way.
everybody's favorite Ben Shapiro doing the fucking
Yeah.
like reading the WAP lyrics or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it
My
get-
wife actually doesn't get wet.
yeah, it gives me that vibe of being
That's
like
a problem. You need to see a doctor.
it would make those kind of people angry. So I see where you would come from, like woke. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. not angry at people who think of themselves as woke, but I also don't like the term woke anyway. So
It's just it's one of those terms that was just taken by like essentially African American Vernacular English.
AAVE.
okay.
Yeah, woke, and then just like used by conservatives to decry all young people. Same thing with cancel culture. Came from black culture. Came basically anything that like conservatives go, the kids are too blank these days. It probably came from black people.
Yeah.
And probably was used originally in a positive light and then became like bad.
Yeah, like living in your head rent free used to be like a positive thing, and then when white people started using it, it's supposed to be a bad thing because it's like, oh, they're mooches.
Lit, on fleek,
Yeah,
Keeping it 100.
keeping it 100,
yeah.
Killer Mike. He's probably not the originator of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's DJ Khaled.
Yeah,
He's brown.
yeah,
He's not black.
yeah.
Anyway, so what do you want us to be the takeaway from that song?
Nothing.
Terrible it was.
I don't know. I mean,
I feel bad.
I really just wanted your opinions on it, and you gave me it.
At the end of the day, it's bad. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good. It just speaks to injustice in the world.
Does it
sounds
speak
like
to it though?
Gerrymander.
It sounded like a song that
mentions
wanted
it.
to bring up a bunch of things, but never really talk about it.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like a lot
it
of
said
people-
pussy and then a thing, and then my pussy and then a thing, but it never really dug deep into them.
I feel like a lot of... I want to say this, myself included, just keeping that in mind. I feel like a
Pussy
lot...
included.
Nice. I feel like a lot of unintelligent... No. A lot of
Watch
people...
your step.
A lot of people with unintelligent opinions. I'll say that, because I think unintelligent people is too unfair. A lot of people with unintelligent, like, ways of phrasing things really want to make a statement about the injustices they see in the world, and they have no clue how to.
Yeah.
And I feel like one strategy to do that is just to, like, make a song that's like a meme and then include things like that, where you're not really making a commentary, but you're including a lot so people will think, wow, Peaches really sure is making a commentary on things. Meanwhile, if, like, someone asks, like, so what was she saying about those commentaries? People would fill in the blanks all on their own. They'd be like, well, you see, when you're mentioning Roe v. Wade in a song about pussy, it's all about empowerment, and the whole point of Roe v. Wade is people getting autonomy over their own bodies. Meanwhile, all she said was pussy, Roe v. Wade, pussy, pussy. She wasn't thinking that far ahead, and if she was, you managed to guess it randomly, because there's no actual conveyance of this was my thought pattern. It's kind of like what we were talking about earlier with like artist intent versus like reader intent.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
It's all about reader intent, a song like that.
Not to get political, but just saying...
Conservatives, yeah.
Just saying, oh, that really started a conversation on this topic doesn't make it good.
Yeah.
It has to, like, add something to the conversation.
As well, like, starting the conversation about
something
abortion.
that's been going on, like,
Wow,
20 years,
nice. Yeah,
I
exactly.
deserve an award.
Yeah. Roe v. Wade happened, what, in the 80s, 70s?
60s.
60s?
Yeah.
I should have gone one further. 40!
We have to go back.
To 1965. This guy's an asshole. This guy's a boy pussy, Doc. You have to go back into your boy pussy.
Oh, no.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. I'm done with this. Anyway, fuck, what was I saying? There was a point before I made the Back to the Future thing.
You have to get your mother to fuck your father's boy pussy.
Go on, do it. I'll watch. Yeah, if there's no such thing as starting the conversation. When the conversation started, finished, and now the people who want to argue the other way in that conversation, like people that want to overturn Roe v. Wade,
Like
are the ones
reopen
that
it,
need
yeah.
to reopen and restart the conversation.
Yeah.
If you're starting the conversation again, that can only lead to bad things, because the conversation now is like, is Roe v. Wade valid? When like that's not the question. Especially since there have been a lot of like powerful people that like paid think tanks and stuff like that to reopen that question. And now it seems like something that's not solved, even though it was like 2 decades ago it was essentially solved. Abortion wasn't a huge hot button topic in the 80s in the United States or in Canada. It was just sort of like, it's legal, and also it's the best option considering all the implications. The 80s fucking knew that, and I know that because I watch a lot of 80s sitcoms with very special episode themes. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, it had an abortion scene. Whoa. And we think
An
of that...
abortion scene?
Well, no, you know what I mean.
was-
It had a scene where a woman walked up to a man that she had a one-night stand with, and she was like, I need to have an abortion. And it wasn't like, an abortion? Is that even legal?
Let me open my textbook and see if that's a good idea.
My name's Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
He'd be that age in the 80s.
Maybe. I don't know.
He was in that movie.
Was he?
No.
In spirit. Either way, yeah, that song sucks and it doesn't have anything of value to say. If you're gonna try to do, like, cool things with, like, if you're gonna bring up gerrymandering, maybe say more than the word. That's what happened in that song.
Yeah.
But Peaches, we love you and we know you're doing
I
your
hate
best.
you.
And we appreciate you for all the work you
Sick.
put in.
You're sick.
Work.
You need to be put in an institution.
Yeah, you need to put work into writing your fucking song. And honestly, if someone else wrote your song, fire them.
Yeah.
I mean, that I agree with.
Castrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if it wasn't you that wrote the song, fire them. But if you wrote the song, good job, Peaches.
You don't get it right.
She's not
on your
gonna
first
fuck you,
try.
bro.
How
She's
many?
not gonna fuck you. She's not
She's
a dog.
not gonna fuck you.
How many albums does Peaches have?
You don't want to know, man. She's an
If it's a
older
lot,
artist.
then get
She's
your
an
shit
older
together.
artist.
Yeah.
She sounded like an 8-year-old with a mic that was, or sorry, an 18-year-old with a mic.
Here we go.
that just like figured out, man, anyone can put something on Spotify?
It definitely sounds like an executive had her on Zoom and was like, pussies are in.
Hurry, we've got 2 minutes.
So.
Do you think Peach is like, I only want to sing a song about gerrymandering and the dangers of C-sections? Maybe even a reference to Roe v. Wade. And the guy was like, yeah, whatever, the mic is on, just go.
Just say pussy.
Please tell me those are all singles and not.
No, they're well, yeah. It says all releases here.
By the way, when Drew was
this is all
when Drew was saying, "Please tell me they're all singles,"
I meant the
Darel.
ladies.
Darel was looking at a picture of like a slideshow of dogs.
No, they're taken, Drew.
Fuck you, Drew.
Fuck you, dude.
Thank you for
Can we end the podcast now, please? I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Is this what we want to end up on? Yeah.
Peach's first album came out in 2004, and she has
Ooh,
a
that
lot
is
of
not a
hits.
good look.
A lot of hits
Ooh.
like Vaginoplasty,
Ooh.
Fatherfucker.
Hey, you know, we talk about that. We can have Peaches on the
I
podcast.
feel,
Shut the fuck
I
up.
feel
Okay.
cream.
Okay, theoretically, if you had
Impeach
not...
my bush.
I like that one.
I like that one.
I like that
She
one.
had a lot of feelings on 9/11.
Oh, you know who Peaches is?
No.
All right, theoretically, would you all be down to have Peaches on the podcast? I 100% would.
Yeah.
Assuming
the power
that
of
I have,
email, dude.
assuming that I have to do no work to make it happen, yes.
That's her picture, by the way.
Is that real?
She
That's
looks
her.
like Greta Gerwig.
Ooh.
She does not look like Greta Gerwig. She's just blonde and white
Yeah.
with short hair.
You all look the same to me.
If she's been making music for that long and that's the newest music she's come out with, I take back my previous statements, but she's still probably a good person.
I just think that a studio is like, do this.
Yeah.
I honestly, I made some fun, but I highly doubt that like any one person made that decision.
Somebody made that
It's-
song. Somebody's got to take the
Yeah,
fall.
it's like the Nuremberg trials. No one's individually responsible, but we have to execute somebody.
You watched that movie, didn't you?
What movie?
Trial at Nuremberg.
No,
Oh.
I just know about the Nuremberg
You just
trials
said what he
'cause I'm a
said
person.
backwards.
The movie's called Trial at Nuremberg.
So they just switched it around?
That's how they get you.
Alright, we should end it there.
Yeah. Thank you very much for listening to the April episode of our podcast. We're really sorry for all the turns this made. We'll be more organized next fucking month, probably.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll be back for Credit
Sure,
Zero
bro.
next month.
No, we'll be back for 0 credit.
Oh, we already have that at this point.
Hey,
My pussy Credit Zero.
What's your name?
Darel!
What's your name?
Luke!
What's your name?
Drew!
and you're Tweed.
Cool, I don't even get to say
Oh,
it.
no, you- what's your
Bye!
name?
Bye!
Boy, pussy, boy, pussy.